Prague, Czechoslovakia. World Amateur Championships, 1962. In the free skating, 21-year-old Jackson followed Karel Devine of Czechoslovakia.
The Triple Lutz jump is a jump where you skated backwards and you placed your toe in the ice, turned 3 turns in the air and landed backwards in a new circle. That was the most difficult jump at the time because all other triple jumps are going in the same direction as you rotate, so you would prepare for the other jumps and you wouldn't have to have an extra half or a quarter a turn before you took off. The music I skated to there was to Bizet's Carmen. It was one I had used a couple of years before that, Pierre Brunet put together. And when I was standing there on the ice and then my Carmen started, I was okay because my friend was there. I wasn't nervous because I'd worked with that music for a long time. And when that music starts, it's your friend going along with you on the ride. We were at the Olympics and Mr. Galbraith was the coach for the team. Mr. Galbraith asked my coach, Pierre, if he could work with me because he knew he was going to be busy with some American skaters he had. In fact, he had the Olympic champion, Carol Heiss. Mr. Galbraith said, you know, you don't need this to possibly win. I said, I'm going to try it, why not? I'll see how the ice is. And so I went out and I tried it and I looked at him and I went like this here and he did the same thing. And then I thought, well, I'm going to do it. The reason for doing it was because I was not falling very often. I would maybe land on 2 feet sometimes, just touching my toe through when I was landing, or I might do a little bit of a cheat, not getting quite around on the rotation. But I thought, they're not going to see that because, you know, it's too fast for the judges to see. However, I didn't know that Wide World of Sports was going to be covering figure skating for the first time.
We have Don Jackson here at the ringside while we are waiting for his marks. The audience is roaring approval. Congratulations, Donnie, on the greatest performance of your career.
I was happy because I landed the Triple Lutz. And I had no idea how I would finish up because they didn't have computers in those days. So I had a little interview with Dick Button on the side of the boards, and then I said I was glad I could do it for Canada.
Thank you very much, Dick. I'm glad I could do it for Canada.
I think you did it for yourself. The audience here has never seen a performance like this, Don.
Thank you, Dick. Thank you.
And the judges gave me marks of 6.0, 5 nines and 6.0, which is perfect. They never give out 6.0s. And he said, go and take a bow. I said, oh, no, this is a competition. So I went into the dressing room, started to take my skates off. Karel Devine came running in, my competitor, and he said, Don, that's the best skating I've ever seen. He said, you know, I could win this gold medal. But he said, if I do, you know, you deserve it. I'll give it to you. I didn't know what to say. I get a lump in my throat every time I say that. I don't know if I could do it. But we didn't know what the results are. We were all backstage waiting behind the curtain and waited for the people, our names to be announced, and they announced me first. He was the first one to come up and shake my hand. And if it had been the other way, I would have been right there, shaking his hand. That's what skating was all about. You did it because you loved it. The money wasn't there because we were all amateurs, but just enjoying what we did and doing the best we could. We were all friends because we skated world tours. And it was wonderful. I loved amateur skating because of that and because of the people I trained with.
Don Jackson of Canada has done it. With what may have been the greatest single skating performance of all time, he has come from far behind to beat out Karel Devine of Czechoslovakia, and Don Jackson is the new world champion.
Show me how you can jump